Stop for just a moment before you continue. If you've made it here, your mind is exhausted. Why can't I control my own thoughts? That question hurts. No one taught us that mental strength is stability. You're not weak. You're mentally overwhelmed. And that's actually liberating, because what can be trained can be strengthened. Most women live in constant reaction mode. The Stoics knew emotion is not a command. Emotion is a signal. Who's in control of your mind today? You, or everything demanding your attention? Mental discipline is the ability to choose your response, even when you're exhausted from work, kids, household duties, and everything in between. That's control, and control is freedom. Daily self-control training is a repeated choice. Taking a breath before snapping, observing the thought before spiraling, saying not now to the guilt and the endless to-do list in your head. The Stoics sought clarity. An overwhelmed mind turns even small tasks into suffering. A disciplined mind turns even chaos into manageable moments. The same stressful day can break one woman and strengthen another. The difference lies in the mind that faces it. When you master your mind, the chaos stops mastering you. If this conversation touches something inside you, write one word in the comments that represents what you're claiming for yourself. It could be strength, clarity, peace, or even I will make it. This simple gesture is more than a comment. It's a commitment to yourself. Asterisk, asterisk. Today you don't just react. Today you choose. Today you rise with a power that nothing can stop. Take another breath. This is the silent burden you're carrying, more than anyone sees. Difficult times don't come to destroy you. They come to reveal what you're made of. When pressure increases, that's when your true character emerges. The Stoics saw difficulty as a training ground. When you understand that hardship came to build you, not break you, you grow stronger. Emotional resilience isn't never feeling overwhelmed. It's not letting the overwhelm make your decisions for you. What are you doing with your stress? Using it as proof you can't handle it, or as evidence that you're stronger than you thought? Turning stress into strength requires maturity. Stopping asking, why is this all on me? And starting to ask, what is this teaching me about my capacity? Inner strength shows up in the small moments, in the ability to keep going even when no one notices, even when there's no applause for getting everyone fed, clothed, and out the door on time. When days feel impossible, just win the next hour. That's how real strength is built. Real defeat isn't feeling tired. It's losing yourself because you're so busy taking care of everyone else. If this reflection resonates with you, choose a word and write it in the comments. It could be resilient, capable, strong, or happy 2026. Declare it for yourself. Asterisk, asterisk. This is about direction. If you're running nonstop but feel lost, it's a lack of clarity. Most women are exhausted because they're doing everything without knowing where they're actually going. When there's no clear direction, every task feels equally urgent and draining. The Stoics understood. Whoever doesn't decide where she's going gets pulled in every direction. 2026 is on the horizon. You can arrive there intentionally, or arrive there completely burned out. Clarity is deciding what actually matters. Writing it down. Choosing it consciously. What do you really want to build by 2026? Not what everyone else expects. What brings you inner peace and a sense of purpose? Without clarity, your mind stays in constant anxiety mode. With clarity, even hard work feels meaningful. Choose a word that represents your direction for 2026. Focus, balance, joy, or even 2026 will be a great year. Write it in the comments. For yourself. Because when you write it, you make it real. Asterisk, asterisk. Those who have direction don't need to rush through life. They need consistency in what matters. Let's talk about something real. Financial stress. Money. The weight of providing, managing, and worrying about it. The problem isn't money. The problem is the emotional anxiety that comes with it, especially when you're managing a household, contributing to bills, and trying to give your kids what they need. Most financial mistakes don't come from lack of intelligence. They come from emotional spending, stress shopping, guilt purchases, trying to fill emotional voids with things you can't afford. The Stoics understood. Whoever is ruled by emotion becomes financially unstable. Here's an honest question. When you think about money, do you think clearly, or does your stomach knot up with anxiety? Financial stability isn't luck. It's the result of small, consistent choices made over time. Money is a tool for your family's security, not a measure of your worth as a wife or mother. Those without emotional control rarely have financial peace. Bad financial decisions happen in bad emotional states. Late at night when you're exhausted. When you're stressed and scrolling online. When guilt makes you overspend on the kids. Stoic discipline teaches, pause before purchasing. Ask yourself, is this rational or emotional? Is this what we need or what I'm feeling? Real financial stability is built quietly, in repeated wise choices, in saying not now to want so you can say yes to what truly matters. Financial discipline starts with clarity, knowing exactly what comes in, what goes out, where it's going. You don't control the economy. You don't control unexpected expenses, but you control your response to financial stress. Building wealth slowly requires patience, and patience with yourself is one of the greatest gifts you can give your family. What financial habit do you know you need to change but keep avoiding? Identify it. Then write a word that represents your financial commitment. Disciplined, wise, prosperity, or I love my family. Because managing money well is loving your family. Asterisk asterisk. Emotion passes. Decisions remain. Choose today to think before spending. To breathe before reacting to financial stress. To plan instead of panic. And maturity creates freedom for you and your family. Even if you have discipline, if your attention is scattered across a million things, your energy drains completely. Not everything deserves your mental energy. Not every demand is actually your responsibility. Today's greatest source of exhaustion: women trying to control things they can't control. Others' opinions about your parenting. Comparison to other families. Circumstances that haven't even happened yet. Imaginary judgments. And this steals your strength every single day. The Stoics had a powerful principle: focus only on what's actually under your control. You don't control your kids' moods or behavior every moment. You don't control your husband's choices or reactions. You don't control how others judge your parenting. You don't control unexpected messes, tantrums, or bad days. But you do control your choices. You do control your reactions. You do control where you place your attention and energy. You do control your standards for yourself, not anyone else's standards for you. Attention is life energy. Where you place attention, you place your power. Where your power goes, you either create results or exhaustion. Maybe you're not tired because you do too much. Maybe you're tired because you care too much about things you can't control. You over-explain. You over-justify. You compare yourself constantly. Think with me. How many times have you lost your peace trying to understand why someone criticized your parenting? How many times have you replayed conversations that went wrong? How many times have you had arguments in your head with people who aren't even thinking about you? Asterisk asterisk. That's not productive thinking. That's mental prison. The Stoic doesn't avoid reality, but she decides where to spend her limited energy. She knows that fighting uncontrollable things is wasteful, and wasting strength when you're already stretched thin is dangerous. Here's the shift. Accepting isn't agreeing or giving up. Accepting is stopping the fight against what you cannot change. It's seeing reality without unnecessary emotional resistance. When you accept, your mind calms. When your mind calms, clarity comes. And when clarity comes, you make better decisions for yourself and your family. This doesn't make you passive. It makes you strategic. Have you noticed that calm mothers are often more effective? Not because they have easier kids or more help, but because they don't carry problems that aren't theirs to carry. Peace doesn't come from a perfect family. It comes from an organized mind. And organizing your mind starts with one simple question you can ask throughout your day. Is this under my control? If the answer is no, let it go. If the answer is yes, take action. Simple. Not easy, but simple. Maybe you were taught that worrying shows you care. It doesn't. What shows you care is taking action on what you can actually influence. The rest is just noise draining your battery. Write this word in the comments if it speaks to you. Peace, focus, control, or I will make it. This is your reminder that you get to protect your mental space. Asterisk asterisk. Now, before we finish, listen to this with your full presence. Because this isn't just the end of a video. It's a decision point. Everything said here points to one truth. You don't need to change your whole life to find peace. You need to align your mind. Mental discipline. Resilience on hard days. Clear direction for your family. Mature relationship with stress and money. And focus only on what you can actually control. This isn't theory. This is how you survive and thrive as a woman managing it all. The Stoic philosophy never promised an easy life. It promised a strong enough mindset to handle any life. And now the question is direct. What will you do with this? Because listening is easy. Feeling inspired is temporary. But deciding changes everything. You can close this video and return to the same overwhelmed patterns. Or you can use this moment as a quiet turning point. A place where you say internally, I'm done living on autopilot. Done reacting to every demand. Done abandoning myself while caring for everyone else. The strength you've been looking for outside was being built inside all along, even when you didn't see it. In every exhausting day you pushed through. In every moment you chose patience when you wanted to scream. In every sacrifice no one noticed. Now it's time to acknowledge that consciously. That's why I want you to do something powerful right now. Write one strong word in the comments. A word that represents the woman you're choosing to be starting today. It could be asterisk asterisk. Strength. I will make it. Peace. Happy 2026. 2026 will be a great year. I love my family. Resilient. Free. Focused. When you write it, you declare it. When you declare it, you commit to it. This isn't just for me, this is for you. Asterisk asterisk. If this content helped organize your thoughts and gave you hope, leave a like. That helps this message reach other exhausted women who need to hear it at the right time. If you want daily reminders to strengthen your mental discipline, reduce anxiety, and reclaim your peace, subscribe to this channel right now. You deserve content that actually helps you, not just adds to your overwhelm. And if you know another woman, a friend, sister, co-worker, or mom in your kid's school, who's drowning in stress and responsibility, share this video with her. Sometimes a message arrives exactly when someone needs permission to put herself back on the priority list. Keep this truth with you asterisk, you are not your anxiety. You're not your exhaustion. You're not your bad days. You are the decision you make again and again to keep showing up, for yourself and for the people you love. Today you don't just react. Today you choose. Today you move forward with intention. And above all, today you rise with a strength that nothing and no one can stop. Now go ahead, write your word in the comments. Claim it. Own it. You've got this. Happy 2026. This will be a great year. You love your family, and you're going to make it. One intentional choice at a time. Asterisk asterisk.